Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. It is the time with all things the time. It is Tuesday. I don't know what day it is. I don't know why I pick up the camera when Taylor is here, because she ain't gonna let me talk. She's not gonna let me be great. But y'all know it's mom life over here. But I just wanted to come on because I don't know if I ever told y'all this before. Sam's Club. If y'all have a Sam's Club in your area, y'all definitely have to try these chicken bites. It reminds me of like the chicken sandwiches at Chick-fil-A. Like how like the chicken sandwiches kind of have like that pickly taste. Very good. The kids seem to like it, so I'm about to make them some of them and some sweet potato fries. And I'm also starting dinner for tomorrow. They will be having some jerk chicken pasta, and Taylor will probably be eating the same thing tomorrow. Just because the jerk chicken pasta has like a little kick to it. I was all out of heavy cream and half and half. So I did an Instacart order so that I can get that and a couple other things to go ahead and complete dinner. Oh, and I was all out of noodles. So for some reason I had a taste for pasta. We got a short week, but I do got some good news for you guys. But let me get back to my dinner and I'll come back and tell you all what that news is. Hey y'all, so like I was saying earlier, I had got some good news today. I got a text message and a phone call from the third-party vendor that I guess works with Crate & Barrel, saying that my sofa was going to be delivered this week or whatever, in between the hours of 8:30 and 10. So I'm super excited about that. I'm sorry y'all, this jerk gets in my lungs and it just does something to my esophagus. But they were initially making it look like it was two separate orders. So they had the left arm part of the sectional, and then they had like the sofa part of the sectional, and they had them being delivered at different times. And I didn't ask because it was like the automated system and I was working when I answered the phone. But they have in-home delivery, which means that anything that you order from them that they do in-home delivery for that needs to be assembled, put together, picked up, whatever, they're going to do it. So I can't see them coming out here back to back for the same item, even though it was broken up initially. So I'm hoping that it will be the full sectional. Once it arrives, it'll give me some time to sit with it, think about it. They told me that I had 7 days, that if I didn't like it for whatever reason, they would come out here, pick it up, and, you know, be no hassle, no charge on me, no restocking fee or anything like that. So I'm glad that I have that. Because I kind of forget what it looks like. And then I also, once it gets here, I will begin to be looking for a coffee table. And I have one in mind. Like, for some reason down here it's just giving me black, and I know some people be like, oh, black affects my mood, it affects my black is just giving me grown and sensual. I don't know how else to say it, but I do have like hints of white, creams, neutrals. It's really giving me like that Crate & Barrel vibe. I do try to pop out with like different things, whether that's in flowers or like the accessories, candles, whatever. Also, I treated myself to an early Mother's Day gift. I purchased like a cleaning service. I clean on a regular, on a daily. But I think I'm going to start off doing like one deep ginormous clean, because the only one of the kids that actually leaves the house on a regular basis is Taylor. When she comes home, she takes off her shoes, you know, she gets wiped down, washed down, and things of that nature. However, it's kind of hard. Like, I do like a little bit of everything on an everyday basis. So one day I might get up and want to dust my blinds. Another day I might be doing the upstairs, doing the downstairs. Every night I try to do my kitchen so that things don't pile up on me, and I don't want to be like a clutter or a pack rat to where, you know, constantly. That's why I'm being very intentional about the things that I'm getting. Anything that I purchase for the house, it has to be something that I'm not like I gotta get right then and there, or I need it at that moment, or it's been something that I've been looking for. So they will be coming out, and I'll let you guys know how that goes, because like I said before, this year is about being intentional and about delegating. And I would like some of my time back so that I can get back to being consistent with my channel. Right now I'm doing 1 upload a week, typically on Sundays. Also just to free up some of my time for like other things. What else? So that was something that I treated myself to. I also ordered myself some different fragrances, so when they come in I'll be sharing that with you. I need some like summer, spring fragrances, and I'm also making dinner right now. So I'm making jerk chicken pasta, which will be dinner for tomorrow, because I didn't have all the ingredients. And if y'all know me, I don't want to eat too late, or especially like something heavy like a pasta, and that's what I've been wanting. I did a TikTok. Like, I'm loving TikTok, y'all. Like, I feel like I'll be finding all types of things. I did a TikTok like DIY project on this vase that I had. It was gold, and I'll put the image in there. It was gold, and it was like a kind of like antique-ish gold, and I really wasn't feeling it. And then the pot that my money tree was in, it that was my Instacart lady. The money tree plant was like a terracotta, and it just didn't go with it was like basically like this color of my candle. So I ordered this spray paint off of Amazon, and I spray painted the vase and the pot a matte black color, and it goes perfectly with my bowl that I found at IKEA. So I'm gonna show you guys that. But for the most part, we have a semi-busy week. I can't believe I'm saying this. We will be taking a road trip because I waited to the last minute to like look up flights, and it's 5 hours, but it's 5 hours driving with Toot. And if y'all know Toot, seen Toot, y'all heard her in the last clip, she pretty much is like that alive. So I'm just hoping and got my fingers crossed, because that would be fun for like the kids. As far as I know, majority of like my mom's side of the family will be there. My cousin, whose mom it was that passed, she rented 2 houses. So as far as I know, we're not too far from the beach. And I'm excuse me, goodness, I'm only gonna be there for a weekend, so that'll be fun. I am going to pick up the rental car because I don't want to put too much miles on my car. And my mom offered to like meet me halfway, but I'm gonna just get it done. So let me get back to checking on that dinner. Like I said, I made those chicken bites and some sweet potato fries, so that's what they'll be having for dinner. And my Instacart order just said that she is on her way, so I can't wait for that to get here. So Instacart just dropped off my groceries. The chicken I had already made about 30 minutes or so ago. What I did was just marinated in some jerk chicken seasoning. I added a little bit of brown sugar, some salt and pepper, and then used my grill pan, which is in, to make that. I have some water in the process of getting ready to boil, so I can add my pasta. These are the noodles I will be using. And I also have like the rest of the marinade that I have from the jerk chicken in the skillet, and I have some red, yellow, and green peppers. So I'll be adding some heavy cream to that and pouring that over my noodles once I make that, with some cheese as well. So on the latest TikTok made me buy it, I wanted to try their cauliflower tortilla chips. They're nacho flavor. They didn't have the regular kind, but it is supposed to be grain-free, plant-based, vegan, gluten-free. And it's 10 chips, and there's about 4.5 servings per this bag or whatever. So we'll see how that goes, and I'll let you guys know. I ordered a couple boxes of noodles. Oh, they did have some. So, excuse me, I also got the sea salt bag. Yeah, I got the kids some snacks for a little road trip, and just in the house in general. I heard these taste, well no, these aren't the ones, but these are like one of my favorite cookies. Let me see. Oh, I heard these taste like the Girl Scout cookies. If you see these, you know which ones I'm talking about. So I'll let you guys know. Low key, y'all. Whatchamacallit be the clutch. And I got some new candles, and I needed some more mayo. So let me smell these candles. Didn't want my peppers and stuff to burn, so I had to come over here before I got to my candles. So I added the half and half. I keep saying heavy cream, but I have half and half. And I got this cheese that I'm going to make my Alfredo sauce with. So let me just put this camera down to add in that. So here is the finished pasta. The kids just came down talking about, oh mom, you got the good noodles. And then they want to say, why didn't you tell us that we could have that? I did. Y'all just chose to eat early, so I had to cook something quick and fast for y'all. Here go my pretty princess this morning, y'all.
I got crackers.
You got crackers. She giving me a hard time, as y'all know. She don't want to wake up.
This.
You don't want them?
Right down.
So we just got from Target. I knew I wouldn't be long because we did the drive up order. It tells you when it's ready. When I tell y'all that's the best thing ever. If you have no self-control, just order what you need online. And they'll tell you whether or not it's available for pickup. And if it is, then you can go there when you're ready. But this is something that I treated myself to. Some Jo Malone fragrances. Kason just opened a box. I actually just ordered it, so I'm really surprised that it arrived this early. But the packaging is gorgeous. I love their candles. A little bit on the price, well, a lot on the pricey side. So this is definitely a treat. But a little goes a long way. So I ordered one of their new collection items. So let me just, I'm about to put this camera down so I can show you all real quick what it's giving. So this is what was in that box. It's Scarlet Poppy. When I tell you guys, it has a amazing scent. I don't like ones that smell too floral-y. I like sort of like, what's the word that I'm looking for? I can't really describe it, but it could go like, it's not like a masculine smell, but it's not, I don't know how to describe it. It just is giving, smells good. So I told y'all that I just ordered this yesterday, and this was the other one that I got as well. This is yellow hibiscus, which has a nice like floral smell, but I can do this one. Like, it's perfect for like a summer or spring day, very light. But this one right here, I ain't gonna tell y'all wrong. Y'all know when I tell y'all something, it's actual and factual. This smells bomb, y'all. I know that they sell these in Nordstrom. Just look up Jo Malone and it'll tell you like what stores have them available. So if you don't want to risk buying them online, definitely go to a store that sells these so that you can smell them while you're there. And if you pick these up, let me know. Respond back to anybody that leaves me comments, as you all may know. But this is my favorite.
You'll never feel the way I feel. You don't know if my love is real. Baby, listen to me, here's the deal. When you're not here, I'm not the same. I'm needing a new chapter, babe. Been stuck here in a bed for days. I've been staring at the telephone, 'cause when you're gone, I miss your face. Late o'clock, body talk. There's no need to bring it up. Nothing you say makes it better. Wrecking ball, tear apart. Issues left behind, restart. Nothing you say makes it better. Hey, bring it right back to me, baby. No, we've been here before. Give me the real this time, no cap, no lies. It's our encore. Bring it right back to me, baby. I know my heart wants more. Give me the good this time, no cap, no lies. It's our encore. I never wanna give you up. I know we've been through way too much, but I'm confident we'll make it through. I'm here for you, you're not by yourself. Late o'clock, body talk. There's no need to bring it up. Nothing you say makes it better. Wrecking ball, tear apart. Issues left behind, restart. Nothing you say makes it better. Bring it right back to me, baby. No, we've been here before. Give me the real this time, no cap, no lies. It's our encore. Bring it right back to me, baby. I know my heart wants more. Give me the good this time, no cap, no lies. It's our encore.